Okay, so it says Quincy sits in his quarters talking to Holly on the comm. She appears on his monitor. She says, "So this is what it takes to finally get you on the comm." She kind of laughs. And you say, "I've been busy since the outbreak in Sawana Prime."
I've been busy since the outbreak in Sawana Prime.
Okay, do it one more time.
I've been busy since the outbreak in Sawana Prime.
One more time.
I've been busy since the outbreak in Sawana Prime.
Okay. Did you get it fixed, or?
I don't know. It just seems like it's.
Yeah, but you can put that in the ground. Don't care.
Doesn't seem like it's working, huh?
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It won't let you adjust the brightness for some reason.
Okay. Then she says, she puts her fingers in her ear. She's like, la, 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 I don't want to hear about you and your honeymoon. And you say, you kind of laugh and you go, haha, just jealous I beat you down the aisle.
You're just jealous I beat you down the aisle.
Okay, one more time.
You're just jealous I beat you down the aisle.
Okay, she says, regretfully but quippy, yeah, well, just be glad you missed the ugly uniforms they had us in for trials. And you say, creams and beige. And then you kind of pause for a second and be like, I saw. People look like a weird shopping catalog.
Creams and beige. I saw. People look like a weird shopping catalog.
I like that. One more time.
Creams and beige. I saw. People look like a weird shopping catalog.
I like that. She says, well, that'll be a requirement in a year. And be like, speaking of a year, you better keep in contact. And let me get a close-up of this. Change focus. And action.
Speaking of a year, you better keep in contact.
One more time.
Speaking of a year, you better keep in contact.
I like that. She says, speaking of quarantine, it won't interfere with your new orders coming from Starfleet. And you say, yeah, I have to say, Utopia Planitia isn't going to be the same without you.
Okay, yeah. I have to say, what was that thing?
Utopia Planitia.
Planitia.
Isn't going to be the same without you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to say, Utopia Planitia is not going to be the same without you.
I like that. One more time.
Yeah. I have to say, Utopia Planitia is not going to be the same without you.
She says, my charming smile, my clever wit. And you kind of laugh and you go,
your foul odor, right?
Your foul body odor,
yeah. Your foul body odor.
One more time.
Your foul body odor.
I like that. And she laughs. She's like, I'm going to miss this. And you'd be like, I'm going to miss this. And you go, yeah, I'm going to miss this too.
Yeah, I'm going to miss this too.
Okay. And I'm going to get a bit closer for that angle. And, okay, do one more time.
Yeah, I'm going to miss this too.
And one more time.
Yeah, I'm going to miss this too.
Okay. She says, I hear they're bringing in Spangler for strategic operations. You say, Spanky? Oh, man. Well, the captain did have a close friend on the Melbourne.
Oh, the captain did have close friends on the Melbourne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's why I'm bringing her in,
yeah.
because I'm trying to search for the Melbourne.
Spanky? Oh, man. Well, the captain did have close friends on the Melbourne.
Okay, one more time.
Spanky? Oh, man. Well, the captain did have close friends on the Melbourne.
She says, I'm telling you, I don't think that ship is going to be found. Now, inquisitively, you're like, what makes you say that?
What makes you say that?
One more time.
What makes you say that?
And she says, V'ger happened.
V'ger, that's it.
And you say, oh, now I see why he wants Spangler.
Oh, now I see why he wants Spangler.
It's a little closer. Okay, one more time.
Oh, now I see why he wants Spangler.
Okay, she says, I don't trust her either. Or, I don't trust her either. And you say, so what can you tell me about where you're going?
Well, so what can you tell me about where you're going?
Try it this way. So, what can you tell me about where you're going?
So, what can you tell me about where you're going?
And one more time.
So, what can you tell me about where you're going?
Okay. And she says, nothing. But I can say, you know what we've had in the J-Con. Slipping in the Smithfield reference.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I do that all the time. Like, dude, I did. KSI's 1, 2, and 3 are down. Like, dude, I.
As soon as I read J-Con, I was like, wait, is this a Star Trek thing? Like, what the hell? What the hell? I was like,
Yeah.
No, he does.
Yeah, I do.
I like that. I like that.
Every once in a while, you'll catch John in there, like, USS Smithfield.
Yep.
Jesus.
And then, this is where your eyes get
My eyes
real.
get wide.
Yep.
That's the only part I remember.
And then you're like, oh, wow. That's up there with the big. That's up there
Yeah, with
with
the
the
black-
guys with the black badges. Yep.
Oh, wow. That's up there with the guys with the black badges.
One more time.
Oh, wow. That's up there with... Oh, wow. That's up there with the guys with the black badges.
Okay. She says black badges. Or she says black badges. You say, so, is this goodbye?
So, is this goodbye?
One more time.
So, is this goodbye?
She says, no, they can't keep me away. I'm sure they'll all pop up from time to time. Plus, I want to see how the Constar experiment ends up. And you say, I don't think the Melbourne-style warp engines are meant for the Connie class.
I don't think the Melbourne-style warp engines are made for the Connie class.
You got that.
I don't know what it is, but I should probably do it.
It's all good.
You don't know Connie, so...
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well, it's. I could have said Constitution class, but I was like, no, I'm gonna say Connie class. I'm gonna say Connie.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Like half of my shit is like inside jokes that like.
Yeah. No.
I get bits of them.
It's all, and that's what most people do. Well, bits and pieces. It's all good.
Anybody else who doesn't know is just watching this. And
Connie
like,
is this
"Wow."
strange lady who talks to herself in the hallway, and
That's being gentle.
yeah.
How the hell have I never seen her?
Oh, you've seen her, I guarantee, because she gets, like, she comes in at 3, or well, shift starts at 3, and she gets here, or well, I guess they get there at, they hit the floor at 2:30 or 3:30.
Yeah.
She walks in the door at 2.
Yeah.
You've seen her walking around the hallway.
I mean, my last breaks usually aren't until 3:30, 4 o'clock. So
She the
You've probably seen her
supply
walk.
lady.
yeah.
No,
no, that's
no, Connie, she kind of pudgy older white lady.
Super sexy.
Wait, is she one of the ones with that weird hat?
She got like the red hair. Like,
I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Yeah. No, yeah.
usually wearing some kind
video.
of a sweater. A lot of times you see she walks real slow and be muttering to herself.
You will.
Yeah.
You will flip the coin and come over to this side. That's
That's a
what
fun-
If I catch her talking to herself, I was like,
Traits.
"Hey, I got a friend too. You want to make this a four-way conversation?"
she's like.
She won't talk to you. She'll just
I have
look
had
at you like,
I have had a conversation with her and her
"Don't
husband.
do that."
But her husband wasn't there.
No, her
No,
husband.
her husband's been dead since before I came to work at the plant.
That's why I said her husband wasn't there.
Yeah, no.
Like when I was on first shift when I
And
first started,
I enjoyed his side of the
Like,
conversation
I
more.
I would meet the night shift supervisor,
He's very
and
quiet.
you know the corner of the wall where Bilal's office is
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
fellow.
She would have knockdown, drag out fights with her dead husband. Like,
Ooh.
fuck you, Frank. Fuck you. You can't have any fucking money. Fuck you. Just screaming at the wall.
Yeah.
Imagine you just like
See,
eating, like.
I'm a
like,
terrible person to have in that
popcorn
situation because I'd be like, "Well, if he can't, can I?"
Yeah, he's,
And I'd probably get
Well,
punched.
she, you know, by that point, she, you know, like,
She was behind.
I think that was before she bought the Jeep, and she like giving people money, and
Oh yeah.
there was a guy in maintenance. She supposedly had propositioned to go home with her for like $30,000 for a weekend.
I'm gay. I'll take
We
that.
gotta get through this because
Yeah.
we're just like this is how I ran out of memory last time, and my phone like
Matt,
locked up on me like
I'll
4
do it.
times.
You,
Like,
you haven't seen
okay,
her.
okay. I don't think the Melbourne style warp engines are meant for a Connie class.
I don't think the Melbourne style warp engines are made for economy class. And apparently there's somebody choking in the other room. I need to go help him.
And then she says that could push us up to what? Transwarp. And be like, look at you and your ideas. New ways of warp doesn't necessarily mean faster.
Aw, look at you and your ideas. New ways of warp doesn't always mean faster.
I like that. One more time.
Aw, look at you and your ideas. New ways of warp.
Warp.
Aw, look at you and your ideas. New ways of warp don't always mean faster.
I like it. She chokes. She's like, you doubt my skill? And be like, I'm telling you, the only thing I think this experiment will do is change the warp nacelles blue.
Warp? No, what?
I'm telling you, the only thing I think this experiment will do is change the warp nacelles
Nacelles, okay.
blue.
Blue. I'm telling you, I think the only thing this experiment is going to do is change the warp nacelles blue.
Okay, one more time.
I'm telling you, I think the only thing this experiment is going to do is change the warp nacelles blue.
Okay, she gets a little more serious. She's like, you doubt me. And you get serious. You say, no, never. You've been my superior through the most important times. But you're also my best friend. I never doubt you.
No, never. You've been my superior through the most important times. I never doubt you.
Okay, you forgot you're also my best friend.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. I knew there was something I was forgetting,
That's okay.
so I just went right to the end.
That's okay. One more time.
No, never. You've been my superior through the most important times. You're also my best friend. I never doubt you.
I like that. Okay, she says, I guess now, with your promotion, Don won't be able to escape that station. And you sigh. I might try to suggest he get a position on the concert. Don is your husband.
Right.
And just sigh. I might try to suggest he get a position on the Constar.
I might try and suggest he get a position on the Constar.
Okay, and she says, on my souped up ship, sarcastically, and you say, on my souped up ship. And then, but it'll be a thing to talk about.
You mean on my souped up ship? But it'll be a thing to talk about.
Let me get a little bit lower so I can see that hand because I like that. That was good. And actually, let me go back to this. Okay, one more time.
You mean on my souped up ship? But it'll be a thing to talk about.
Try a little slower, but it'll be a thing to talk about. But I like
emphasize on the thing.
Yep.
You mean on my souped up ship? But it will be a thing to talk about.
She says, well, I also have a thing to talk about with the captain. And you're...
Good or bad? Okay. Good or bad?
Okay, I like that. And she says, just need to go over my departure orders. You say, well, Captain Menard is a good man.
Well, Captain Menard is a good man.
And she says, yeah, but even the good men have secrets. And say, I would never try to change you, Holly. Your sense of right or wrong. That's what I love about you.
Well, I'd never try and change you, Holly. Your sense of right and wrong, that's what I love about you.
I like that. And she says, I thought it was my good looks. And you laugh and say, that goes both ways, bestie. That goes both ways, bestie. If you and your caboose need saved, ring.
That goes both ways, bestie. If you or your caboose need saved, just ring.
One more time.
That goes both ways, bestie. If you or your caboose need saved, just ring.
She smiles. She smiles. Comm goes off. Okay, now what I want you to do is sit there for a minute looking at the screen and then kind of look down like you're thinking and then kind of lean back in your chair like this and then kind of look out like you're looking over at Drew and then be like, hey, Dawn, we need to talk.
Hey, Don. We need to talk.
Yep, just like that. So let's start that over.
Okay, so it's down,
Yep.
then up, then over.
Yeah. So just natural. So, okay, screen goes. Okay, so you're looking at the screen and it goes off.
Hey, Don. We need to talk.
Okay, and that will give me enough for Scott to send me a voice thing to say, yeah, hun.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's do it one more time. Do the thing and say, and when you look back, be like, hey, Dawn. And give it maybe 5 seconds, because he'll say, yeah, hun. Be like, how much do you love me? Try it that way. Let's do that. Because it keeps the original intent of the line, so. And screen goes off.
Hey, Don. How much do you love me?
I like it. Let's do that one more time, just to make sure. And screen goes off.
Hey, Don. How much do you love me?